Hello, everyone. Good evening. We are back. We are back for opening nights here at Oldcastle Theatre. But it's a historic moment and show for Oldcastle Theatre. Hold on, let me adjust my volume for this so you can hear me nice and nice. For it is still Oldcastle Theatre, but since with the Putnam Block closing, this is now the first show under Bennington Performing Arts Center, the home of Oldcastle Theatre. So, very historic show here for Oldcastle. They actually own this building now. It's the first time they've ever been in a building that they own instead of renting. So, Brighton Beach Memoirs by Neil Simon. This is a fun show. It's a continuation of Broadway Bound, if you remember that. I think that was last year. When we get Mr. Peterson in here, he will know for sure. So this is directed by Nathan Stith. He's one of the guys that works with Oldcastle. He actually lives down in Texas, I do believe. Set design by Mr. Rick Howe, as always. Costume design by Ursula. Lighting design by Mr. David Groupé. Sound design by Corey Wheat. Stage managed by Liz Raymond. All right, we've got Eugene. These are the characters, the cast here. Eugene, DJ Gleelson. Blanche, Sophia Garter. She's a local. Kate, Sarah Corey. You've probably seen her before. Lori, Christine Henrik. Nora, Kate Kenny. Stanley, Anthony Ingarola, I think that's how you say his last name. He was in, Big River, yep, and also Broadway Bound. And then Jack Eli Ganes. So a good cast of, it looks like, 7 people. Great. So this play takes place in the Jerome household in Brighton Beach, Brooklyn, New York. Act 1 is set in 1937. And then Act 2 is Wednesday, a week later, so still 1937. So pretty cool. This is very exciting for them. We weren't here for their first opening show of the season, Red. We had graduation last month, so that kind of conflicted with opening night. So unfortunately, we missed it, but we're here for Brighton Beach Memoirs, which is a really great play by Neil Simon. So, again, for those of you just joining, this is the first show for Oldcastle in their building, owning it with the Putnam Block closing, so it's very exciting. So they are now known as the Bennington Performing Arts Center, the home of Oldcastle. And the reason behind the rename and rebranding is they want to be more than just equity theater. We've had community theater, as you well know, a couple productions. They want to have concerts. They want to have a lot of other one-off performances that come here. The burlesque show comes here. They had a cabaret a couple weeks ago. So a lot of variety of content that they want to have here at Oldcastle. Not just equity theater. It used to be just, from May until October, that was the season, and then it kind of shut down and nothing happened until next May. So really great that this is right in downtown Bennington. Arts and creativeness and theater and those kind of art things all year round. So very exciting. So let me open up the rest of the, I should mention this as we go through the program here. The next thing after the cast list and everything like that is, this is a big thing for Oldcastle. Now they own the building. One of their first things they're launching is they need a new roof. So inside you'll find the theater launches their roof campaign. So if you feel like you want to give to that, you support the arts, you support Oldcastle, get in touch with them here for that. So this is very exciting for them to actually own their own building. So let me get into the actual nitty-gritty program here, which is rebranded, if you can see here. We'll get a little close. Bennington Performing Arts Center at the home of Oldcastle Theatre. Still bringing you the same great theater as they always have, just a new name. Let's see here. Let me get the, no, that's not it. Still not it. That's not it. Although Mr. Peterson, that's a great headshot for him. Let's see, Janet Lilly, she's in here. Supporting stars. Where is the rest of the season? It should be in here. Oh, look at that. I'm just strolling through this, and look, there she is, Miriam Silver over here on my left here, in the dining room. And look, in the program, there's the cast of the dining room. Look, there's a great number of people there, if you can see them. Oh, isn't that great? That was a fun production. If you missed that, that's too bad for you. Right, let's see here. I'm going to find the rest of the season. Here we are. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so Brighton Beach Memoirs is what we're at now. This play opens today, July 12th. It runs through July 28th. Oldcastle's gone back to their three weekend run versus the 2 weekend condensed but more shows during the week run. So they found out that probably the 3 weeks is better. So I'll just kind of read this for you. The play by Neil Simon was described by New York Times and the Daily News as his best play yet and Simon's richest play. It's part of his trilogy of plays of the Jerome family. And in 2017, so 2 years ago, they did Broadway Bound. Boom. All right, so Eugene is a 15-year-old narrator preoccupied with youthful things. He's a writer-to-be. And he's perplexed and perceptive observer and our guide to the life in the Jerome family. So very cool. So very nice, set before the forebodings of World War II and obviously the Great Depression and those kind of things. And it's getting busy in here. It's exciting. All right, so after Brighton Beach Memoirs closes on July 28th, we got a little break till Judavine. Judavine opens on August 16th, runs till September 1st. And Judavine is by David Budville, and it is a fantastic play about Vermonters and Vermont. It's a Vermont town. They've done this 4 times, Judavine. So they've done it in their nearly 50-year history, so that's pretty good, 4 times. And then, a unique play you won't see anywhere else, Water, Water Everywhere. This opens October 4th, closes October 20th. And this is by the one and only Mr. Eric Peterson, which maybe we'll see him later or not. We'll see. It's getting nice in here. So Water, Water Everywhere, if you can guess this. This is a look at the PFOA water crisis in a small Vermont town through the eyes of reporters at the community's struggling daily newspaper. The play had a reading in New Jersey in January, so this will be the official stage debut here at Oldcastle. Bennington Performing Arts Center, the home of Oldcastle. So, very exciting. That's the season this year. 4 plays, 4 very good plays. I think you got all the range of all the emotions in these 4 plays. So, very nice. Very nice. So, people are heading in now. We've got about 20 minutes to showtime, so bear with me as we talk for another 10 or so minutes. For those of you just joining, we are back for opening nights here at Oldcastle Theatre, Bennington Performing Arts Center, I should say now, the home of Oldcastle Theatre. We've got Brighton Beach Memoirs tonight. Very exciting. Neil Simon play. Neil Simon's a terrific playwright, so I've performed in a few of his plays, so very lucky and fortunate. Maybe we can get Christine Decker or Jana Lilly to talk with us. Let's see if we can get one of them. So I should also mention before we get some of the chit-chat, this is the 48th season for Oldcastle. 48 seasons. That's impressive and incredible and awesome. So very cool. Let me see if I can get some. Let's see if we got Christine Decker. Oh, we got some stars in the background here. You are the star. Yes. So, very exciting. Everyone's in here and everything's having a great show. Peter Langstaff is in the building. He was in Red last play they did. Very good play. Though he shaved. Yes, I did. Yeah, you look good. Oh, yeah, looks good. Looks good on him. All right. Does one of you want to chat with me? Oh, okay. Maybe Christine, you want to chat? All right. There's someone to talk to me. So, we're going to talk about maybe Bennington Community Theater.
Hey, that sounds great.
Christine?
I'm great, Mike.
How are you?
Terrific.
I just said that, so I'll say it again.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm still good, and I'm going to remain good.
I like that. Remain good. Okay. So, exciting times for Oldcastle.
Yeah.
As I was just mentioning, the first show that you own the building. New name under Oldcastle Theater.
Yeah.
So, what's that feel like for you? You've been with Oldcastle for a long time.
Long time. I was actually here the second year it began.
So
I'm actually
6 years ago.
Yeah, I've been here longer than Rick, but I haven't worked as much as he has because I traveled around a lot,
Right.
so
Okay.
I had long hiatuses.
Right.
But it's
But you're back.
it's terrific.
Good.
It's terrific. But big but, we need a new roof.
Yes, I was mentioning that to the fine folks
It's
at home.
desperate. I mean, you can hear the dripping
Yes.
of the roof that we're constantly having to, try to get a handle on. So, if anybody is out there who would like to see this nonprofit go,
Provide theater and great art opportunities right downtown.
yeah. So community theater, fascinating. I just love it. And of course, you were in both productions
I've
that
been
I
very fortunate.
directed.
Yes, I've enjoyed the time with you.
And we have another production coming up in November. I am not directing it. Jennifer Jasper is directing it. Don't know what the show is yet, but there's a lot of different talk about different things, and it's just something really special about
absolutely.
about watching your friends, your neighbors, your relatives up on stage, being brave, taking time out of their lives, And of course, we're always looking for volunteers in various capacities. There's so many things, so many jobs that need to get
There's
done.
a lot that goes on backstage.
Yeah, and both the professional theater and the community theater could really benefit from volunteers, especially volunteers that had a skill like carpentry or lighting design or marketing, or we're always struggling with that to try to keep our staff at a minimum, and boy, it's a minimum right now.
Yep. So if you're out there and you have an interest in volunteering,
it's fun. We're a family.
So backstage,
Yeah.
you said help paint sets.
Yes,
help
costuming.
build sets, costumes.
Yeah.
Ushers help
Yeah.
people get to
Yeah.
their seats and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about that, I think, is you get to see these shows for free.
Yes,
You help volunteer, you get to see the show for no cost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a win-win for me in my eyes.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. And our community theater, we're really impressed with the fact that we are charging such a low ticket fee. It will go up. It will go up.
Right.
So take advantage of it while you can.
Yeah. I mean, I do things in Dorset, and their ticket prices are a little higher.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I mean,
I think
so
they're twice as high.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Yes. So I mean, it's a testament.
And Hubbard Hall is the same way. I think their ticket prices are $25.
Look.
Hi, Peter. It's my boyfriend. I'm on TV.
That's why he's not talking.
No, he's married.
No.
I'm just kidding. We really want to make it affordable to everybody.
Absolutely. And I think that's what you said, they're affordable to everyone. That was a testament in dining room. We oversold the last show.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a very popular
Yeah.
thing that I
Yeah.
hope that Oldcastle sees that and
Yeah.
wants to continue that as
Yeah.
part of
Yeah.
what they offer.
Yeah, absolutely we do.
And you just
Yeah.
had a showcase for acting classes, which is very good.
And this is another thing about the community theater that I really love is, I teach acting 101.
Right.
And but then I have no avenue for them to actually perform because we're a professional. Oldcastle is a professional theater that can only hire a certain small number of non-professional people. So this gives them an opportunity to show off what they've learned.
If they're excited in the class and they want to progress to something
Yeah.
else, just helping on sets or actually being in the production, that is a great way to go from a class to a show.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, great.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
Nice talking to you, Mike.
Absolutely. Thank you,
And
Christine.
Pay attention, people.
So, the wonderful Christine Decker spending a few moments with us. As she mentioned, community theater is important. It's coming back in November, so don't miss that show. So we don't know what the show is, but very exciting. So let me see. Oh, he might be busy. The director's over there. Maybe I can grab him afterwards, maybe for a minute. All right. Oh, after the show, maybe we'll do that. Okay. He is focused and ready. All right. So, if you're just joining us, where's my program? Here it is. We are here for the opening night at Oldcastle Theater, but I should say Bennington Performing Arts Center at Oldcastle Theater. This is a new name for them because Oldcastle now owns their building. So this is very exciting for them. But that means, the Putnam Block project closed. They're part of the project, but they're not going anywhere. They're just right here next to it. So they got to buy their building from it, and now they are the Bennington Performing Arts Center, the home of Oldcastle Theater. And tonight we're here for Brighton Beach Memoirs. I want to say Broadway bound, but that was the last show they did in this Neil Simon trilogy. So we're now in the second show, Brighton Beach Memoirs. So this show is set in 1937. It's follows the tales of Eugene as he's a young 15-year-old. So, but a great cast. Some local people, some people who've been here before to the stage, and maybe some people who are new. I can find that out from someone who has more information than myself. But an important thing that Christine just mentioned, and it is in the program when you come see the show, if you do come see the show, is just talking about how they need a new roof here. It is true, I've seen it leak. When it rains, it leaks backstage. There's even leaks sometimes in the audience area. So it is a very critical need for Oldcastle. So if you support the arts, you support something like this, get in touch with Oldcastle here. Yes. So, all right, let's talk about the next shows if you're just joining us real quick. Other than that, I think we'll wrap this up here in a minute. Mr. Peterson's not even here. I don't know where he is. Mr. Peterson didn't come say hi. He usually does. All right, let's see here. He is fashionably late. So we'll get to talk to as the director's over there. We'll get to talk to him afterwards. I know he's done a few shows with Oldcastle. So here we go. Actually, Nathan Stiff, the director, has directed one of my favorite shows here at Oldcastle, 39 Steps, which was absolutely hysterical. So I still love that show. All right, so first show of the season was Red. That closed on June 23rd, which we have Mr. Peter Langstaff, who was here just a minute ago. He was the star on that one. We have Brighton Beach Memoirs, which is what we're going to see tonight. And then opening on August 16th, if you're a fan of this one, you might have seen it, maybe had done here before, Judavine by David Budbill will be happening. And then opening October 4th, Water, Water Everywhere. Those are the remaining two shows after Brighton Beach Memoirs in their season. And wow, hard to think when we're here for opening night in October, it'll be October already. Oof, feels like summer is just flying by. So, very excited to be here. Oldcastle Theater, very momentous show for them. Just keeping an eye open for Mr. Peterson, nowhere to be found. All right, but a very momentous show here for Oldcastle. This is the first show that they actually own their building, so very exciting to be a part of this here for the opening night. Let's see here. I'm just seeing if there's any other notes I'm missing. All right. Yes. Excellent. So, opening night at Oldcastle, 2 more shows in the season. Hope you can come see them. We'll be back after the show. Hopefully we'll get some actors. We'll talk to the director, as he said he would. We'll see if we can hold him to that. And, so thanks for tuning in. Have a great night, folks. We'll be back in, let's see here. 2.5 hours, we'll see. But anyways, we'll be back. See ya. Hello, everyone. We're back. We're here after the show, Brighton Beach Memoirs. I was actually lucky enough, I got to sit next to Mr. Peterson for the show. So
we usually charge extra for that seat.
That's true, the premiere experience. So you did not direct.
No,
but
Nathan Staith did, and he did a sensational job. He's a very good director, very good actor. He's worked with us for, I think it's 21 years.
Oh, that long?
Since he started with us. Directed Israel Potter last year, was in Moonlight and Magnolias the year before that. Directed 39 Steps before that.
That's been one of my favorite plays that you guys have done. That's just so funny. But
he's very good. It's a great cast.
Yeah.
It's a funny play.
It's
touching.
Very funny. Erica Basaima was crying.
Yes.
Yeah, you get all the emotions.
Yes.
No, it was a very good play. I was telling Telly that they mesh so well together.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. And it's wonderful to see. This was the play, I think I said it before the show. Mm-hmm. This is the play in which audiences and critics realized Neil Simon was more than a great joke machine.
Right.
He could write real characters in interesting, complex situations and portray them as real
and
life and blood human beings. And somebody was just saying to me, this is like everybody's family.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where you're from, what your religion is, what countries you're living in, etc. It's a family, and a family is a family is a family in a lot of
true.
ways.
No, it's very true. It definitely bleeds that for sure.
Yeah, very much so.
What else is exciting for Oldcastle? I mean, we got a new name I've been seeing on the program.
Yes.
You guys finally are officially owners of your building.
We
How
own
does
the
that
building.
feel? After how...
This is our 48th season.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting a long time.
Right. So 48
And
seasons
it's,
and you now
it's
have
very nice.
your place permanently.
Yes. And now on to, we've got to fix the roof.
Right, the roof,
We need a new roof. Not fix it. We need a new roof. Our estimate is $93,000. So it'll be another big fundraising thing. But we paid for the building, which was $250,000. We now have in this building, since we moved in 2012, well over $1 million.
I say you invested a lot for the lighting and rigs and stuff. Yes.
A lot.
Yep.
And people have been incredibly generous to us. Some of our major contributors purchased the building for us, which was wonderful. And so now, if we can get the roof fixed, we'll be fine for a while. We have to do it soon,
Right.
Because it's in very bad shape.
Yes, yes.
And every morning, the first thing I do, it's true, 7 mornings a week, I have to come in and empty the buckets.
Hey.
And we have 7 buckets.
7 buckets.
7 buckets, and even it's bad enough. So even when it's not rained in a couple of days, it still drips. And when it's rained hard,
I'll be honest. I got a little leak at home too, and
yes,
I
you know
got a
what it's
little
like.
bowl.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
it's now thankfully just one bowl, not 7 bowls, but you know.
So that's next, and we've changed the name. It's the Bennington Performing Arts Center, home of Oldcastle Theatre Company, because we're doing so many more things now.
Oh,
as
you are?
know.
Yes.
Music and
Lots.
movies and
Yes.
the community theater, which you've done 2 shows with.
I have.
You have another show coming up this fall,
I enjoy it very much.
and you're very good at it.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So we're trying to keep as we've said this now for a long time, we're trying to keep the doors open as much as possible.
Well, yeah, I remember back with
And bring people
Oldcastle.
downtown.
Yeah, when you were at the Art Center, it was May through October,
And
then
now
it was
it's
see you
52
next
weeks a
May,
year.
which is great.
And
it's awesome for everyone
That's
involved.
really good. And we are right in the middle of the largest downtown redevelopment in the history of Bennington. I walk by the old hotel now and I hear banging, and it's great to hear.
It's exciting. I agree.
And
it's awesome.
they'll begin to let. I think the bookshop and South Street Cafe will be back first. They're going to be together, which will be really exciting on South Street, and probably summer of 2020. And they're talking about phase 2, which is west of us.
Right. The mobile area and things.
Beginning around September of 2020.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it's a very exciting program. We're going to have the grand celebration of the beginning here at the theater on
August 7th. I've seen, yes. Which is awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Which
I hope
we will
Cat
be
TV will be here.
there. Yes,
Good.
we plan to be there. Yeah.
Good.
No, it's very exciting for everyone involved, but especially for you because you will be literally right in the middle of everything, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So
let me just say, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Neil Simon, great play, runs for the next 2 weeks. It's Wednesday through Saturday nights at 7:30. Tomorrow afternoon, which
some people might see it. They might
live.
Yep.
Tomorrow afternoon at 2, and then the next 2 weeks, Thursday and Sunday afternoons at 2, Wednesday through Saturday nights.
And you've gone back to the 3 weekends versus the 2
3 weeks.
Condensed weekends.
16 performances, which we like much better. The actors like much better.
Well, they get it. I feel like the 3 weeks is nice because you're like, oh, I can't, I can make it this week. Like for me, I'm like, I think Renee might enjoy this. We should come back and see this a weekend. So I got to figure out, when to come. But those things. But yeah.
Yes.
Take us through the next 2 shows you've got, because one of them is really special to you. Both are.
Judavine is very special to me. It's the 5th time we've done it. It's a brilliant play. It's by David Budbill, a great Vermont writer. I think it's a great American play. We haven't done it in 15 years. It's about Vermont as a third world nation. It's 6 actors. They play 40-some characters. They're in wonderful It's funny, it's ribald, it's touching, it's political, it's sexy, it's everything. And it's just an extraordinary play. He was a great, great poet. I loved him dearly, and we're really looking forward to doing this play again.
A lot of people are like, oh my God, Judavine, you're bringing it back.
Yes.
So it definitely, I don't think I've seen it yet, but a lot of people are already excited about it.
You'll really love it. It's just an extraordinary piece.
And your last one
is Water, Water Everywhere, which I wrote. Takes place in a fictitious small town in Vermont in the in the office of a dying newspaper, and they are working on a story about a water crisis because of PFOAs. And yes, it's based on what happened here,
Yes.
but it's fiction. I took the story and
We got to add a little
things.
A story point of
I'm
view.
really looking forward. We did a reading in New Jersey, which went really, really well. So it'll be fun. We got a good cast.
Excellent.
And I'm looking forward
Any
to it.
locals or people that we've seen before in these
Richard
next two
Howe's
shows?
going to be in it. Christine Decker is going to be in it. Actually, I wrote parts with her, with the two of them in mind.
Oh, good. There you go.
Which is
Perfect.
nice for me because
Right.
I have actors in.
Right, they come in every
in
day, be
mind.
like, oh yes, we should, yes.
One of the
Right.
actors from New Jersey is going to
Okay.
come back and do it. Hallie, who was last year in Proof,
Okay, yep.
is going to be
Okay.
is going to be in it. So it's a good cast.
Good.
Looking forward
Now,
to it.
for Brighton Beach, is this going to Texas with Nathan's group, or is that?
No, he brought the young girl who plays Lori.
Okay, yep.
Is one of his students, and the young woman who was the assistant to our stage manager was from Trinity University
Okay.
in Texas, where Nathan, the director, teaches.
Got it.
He's an artistic associate with Oldcastle now, and we hope this will continue.
Right.
That every year some students and maybe more next
there he
year
is.
will come.
Yes.
So
There
Nathan,
he is.
Come here.
Just
Talk
briefly.
to Mike on television.
Oh yeah.
You did a fantastic job.
yes.
I want to say that as publicly as possible. But
This is as
wonderful.
public as you can get.
This
yeah.
is great.
No, it was great.
Thanks. All right.
Thank
thanks,
you, Mr.
Eric.
Peterson, as always. Nathan, how are you?
Very good, Mike. How's
How's
it
everything
going?
good with you?
Great.
I know. We just catch up on Facebook every
Yes,
now and then.
but
Yes,
it's
yes,
good.
yes. So, up from Texas, and just run through this process for me. You brought some students along.
Right.
So,
I was able to receive a Mellon Foundation grant to bring 2 students
Okay.
along from the university I teach at in San Antonio.
Awesome.
Trinity University. So one of the actors was from my students.
she was great.
She was.
Yes,
And
very
then assistant stage manager
Okay.
who's working backstage and dealing with all the props and craziness that's.
I thought I saw her go back to the intermission. She was walk
Yes,
around the stage there.
probably,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
So they're both great, and it's been a really great opportunity
Excellent.
for them to work with professionals.
Absolutely.
For Oldcastle to have this connection with the university, and it's really a win for everybody.
I agree.
It's a
I agree.
great thing. So
Great experiences.
yes,
so,
we're hoping to continue it on.
So, what was your favorite part with the show? You sat and watched it tonight. I actually, Mr. Pearson asked if we read this in class back in high school.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
I don't remember, and
No?
it was so much funny moments about growing up in puberty and
Right,
things like
right.
that. It was just I was split my sides. But
Yeah,
what
yeah.
was the
The
favorite
comedy
part?
is really great, but it's so well written that you don't have to do anything; it just comes.
It's true.
I love the moments of more gravity. I find myself getting choked up a lot in this,
Yeah.
even in the rehearsal process, and a different point in every single run.
Okay.
Because you have all these relationships that are so relatable, siblings,
Oh.
parents and children,
Yes.
teenagers, all of these things. So it's really, I think it's a really well-crafted play, and it's sort of an honor to get to work
I
with it.
agree. As they were saying in the program, it's one of his best written ones.
Right.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
It's the one-liners are so funny. You laugh, and then you're like, oh, it's serious.
Right.
Then
Right.
wait,
Yes.
we could cry here. We
Yeah.
could.
It really is a
so
great play.
good.
Yeah, and we
Well,
have this amazing cast that
Oh.
are all just phenomenal. And
They mesh so well together.
So I've been doing this a lot for many years, and every now and then you have this sort of magical sort of something happens that's really special. The right people, the right show, the right collaboration, and this is one of those.
Well, good,
productions that
good. Well, we're
really
glad
been
to have you.
special.
You did a great job with those guys. It was
Thanks, man.
fantastic.
Thank
so
you.
truly enjoyed it. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. I'll take that for you. Thank you. So here we are after the show for Brighton Beach Memoirs. Let's see if maybe we can get some of the cast in here. Hold on a minute. Put my mic down over here, maybe right there. That's a good spot for it. So again, Eugene DJ. We'll see if we can get him. He's over there. He was fantastic. Sophia Garter was great. Everyone was great. I just can't say everyone was great. So let's see here. All right. Well, we'll see. Mr. Sugarman there. So I have to say, I don't think I've seen this play before or read it before, and just really enjoyed it. As Nathan and Mr. Pearson said before, very family relatable, and it truly is. You have arguments with your family, but at the end of the day, you still love them. And this is just a very relatable play for every reason. You laugh. You're growing up, you learn about puberty and guy and girl things and things like that. just very funny moments and very poignant, moving moments. So I encourage anyone out there who would love to see a play that isn't, it's got the right mix of everything. And you're going to walk out there going, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed my time. You should come here and see Brighton Beach Memoirs. So we'll see. All right, so this play, as Mr. Pearson said, runs through the 28th of July. So you have 2 more weekends to see it. After that, we've got, oh, look, I opened right to it. How awesome is that? Judavine, which opens on August 16th. And then you've got Water, Water Everywhere opening on October 4th. So, pretty good stuff here. We'll see who else I can get here. If not, you know, we're going to try to get some of the actors. But they're busy chit-chatting with their adoring fans. So many great people. So, let's see. Sarah's over there. Anthony's over there. Oh, man. Good. But, so, yeah. It was just a great play. Really enjoyed it so much. There goes Keith. All right. So again, directed by Nathan Stith. He's one of the associate artistic directors here with Oldcastle. The set was really well done. It's very multi-layered. You got 2 layers going on. You got the outer loop of the set being like outside, coming into a doorway inside, the living room, the dining room's kind of together, off to the kitchen, upstairs, you go up some stairs, divided bedrooms, very cool. You got action going up in the bedrooms, and then coming down to the living room. Lots of stuff to look at, very well done with the set. It's funny how with Oldcastle, you know, they're working so hard, and it's a condensed like 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks for everything. It's 2 weeks to build the set, it's 2 weeks to rehearse, it's 2 weeks for lights, it's 2 weeks for everything. So, I came in today at 5 o'clock. They're adding some final paint touches to the set, drying it with fans and everything like that. So it's a lot of dedication to it. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Let's see here. Anyone? Oh, hey, I know you're busy. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Mr. Sugarman, how are you?
Fine.
What'd you think?
I thought it was a beautiful production of a beautiful play.
I agree. You were chuckling up there. I heard you.
What?
You were laughing very.
Very hard.
Yes, I was like,
Laughing and very moved. It's
Yes.
because it's a really good play, and this was a perfect production.
I agree.
See it.
Okay, there he is. Where else? All right, so for those of you just joining or still joining, we are at the after party, I'll call it, for Brighton Beach Memoirs here at Oldcastle. We'll see if we can snag an actor or something, but again, they're busy. But Brighton Beach Memoirs runs to the 28th of July. We're here. Let's see, it's emptying. Sarah's over there. All right, well, we'll give it just a few minutes. So, as Mr. Pearson mentioned, we came into he welcomes everyone in the show. And this is the first time in a long time he's brought a prop. And he mentioned that Oldcastle needs a new roof. So I'm just mentioning that again, the roof and things like that. Oh, you're pushing, all right. The star has been forced upon me.
Oh, yeah, it's somewhat.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Mike.
DJ.
Nice to meet you. I really enjoyed the performance. So
much.
what I do here is I talk to myself to local TV and stuff, so don't
awesome.
mind that. But so, where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And first time here at Oldcastle?
First time in Oldcastle,
Well,
yes.
Thoroughly enjoyed the performance.
Thank you.
A lot
Thank you very
of fun. What did you enjoy most about it?
It's, it's so funny because when we rehearse this, I don't have an audience.
Right.
And then that's half the show for me, is looking at the audience, getting their reactions, looking at individual people. And then today, I finally got that.
Right.
And it's like, it's suddenly...
It's very
Oh, now
rewarding,
I get
yeah.
it. Now I get the show. So it was
Well,
really
yeah,
fun to do that.
the moments about the puberty with Anthony and things was just
Oh, yeah.
split my sides. Like, this is...
I think it's the funniest scene Neil Simon's ever written. It's so funny.
And I had to comment to Mr. Pearson, both acts end with very anatomy-related things.
Yes,
I was like,
that's true.
Isn't that very funny? Like, that's how the show ends, and, that's how Act 1 ends. It's very, very funny.
That's totally true. Yeah.
So, what else have you done? Are you more local Philadelphia, or do you do traveled? Or?
So I mean, I've done a few shows in Philadelphia. I haven't been acting super long. I've only been doing it about 3 years.
Well,
so
keep going.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
awesome.
very much. I've done this show once before in Philly about 2
okay.
years ago, and I did Biloxi Blues, the second part. I did
Okay.
that this past September.
So is Brighton Beach the last one?
No, Brighton Beach is the first
one?
Broadway Bound is the last one.
Okay, so Broadway Bound is the third. Okay,
Yeah,
I had
and
it
they did that
backwards.
here
Okay,
2
yes,
years
they
ago.
did.
Yeah.
So Broadway Bound is third. This
Yes.
is in the middle, and then
Yeah.
what was the first
no,
one?
Brighton Beach is the first one.
Okay.
And Biloxi Blues is
Biloxi
in the
Blues.
middle.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Yeah, one of the same. No,
So,
yeah.
what did you enjoy most about tonight for the performance? Just the
Tonight was just it's so great how Simon writes it. He leaves these kind of little hints to set up jokes 30 pages later, and if you're paying attention, it's the biggest laugh.
True.
So
Yeah.
tonight, I feel like everyone was paying attention.
yeah, very
It was-
clever writing, but
Absolutely.
it helps to have that clever audience that's
Totally.
attached and following along.
and they were so attentive, and everyone was. I mean, just the reaction at the end when all the people get out of Poland, everyone's like, "Oh my God,
Right.
that's gonna be a mess," and it's so different than what the characters are feeling, and it's just so cool to have that difference.
And I have to commend all of you. Really good on the accents.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the New York. I mean, I'm not good with them at all, but I was
Sure.
like, they sound pretty good to me. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
but
my whole mom's side of the family. My mom was born in Brooklyn.
Okay, there you go.
Raised in Staten Island.
you
and
can get some.
Most of her family still lives in Staten Island. So anytime I need a note, I just call them and I'd be like, "Say this word," and then they just say it.
Thank you. Make the note.
Exactly.
Good.
So, yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, welcome to Oldcastle.
Thank you
Hope
so
you
much.
come back. That was
Yeah,
a terrific
I'd love to.
performance.
Yeah,
so,
thank you.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. It was
Appreciate
very
it.
nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. Thank you.
so much.
Yeah. Awesome. So there, the star of the show, Mr. DJ Gleason, played Eugene. I highly recommend it. He's only been acting for 3 years. I would have thought way longer than that. Terrific performance. So let's see if we can get. Oh, Sarah's busy talking over there. All right, let's see here. Hey, Jana. Never mind. I was going to try and get Sarah, but never mind. I'll keep talking for a minute. Maybe we'll get Sarah over here. So, really great show here, Brighton Beach Memoirs. I know I'm just kind of killing time here to see if we can get an actor over here. She's busy chit-chatting with Mrs. Sugarman. You can see her, right? Hold on, right? Wait, there we go. She's right there. So, we'll see. Hi. That's all right. Take it. Talk to her. I'll be here. So, I have to say, the lighting was really clever too. A lot of the moments are with DJ Eugene having moments to the audience, so they've got a spotlight that really tracks and follows him. Had some glitches tonight, but that's all right. You know, opening night has those. Every night's going to have those, but overall, it's very. You know, you have to be attentive to the lighting, you know, to do that kind of stuff. So, very kudos on everything like that. So, like that. So, all right. Let's see if I got anything else to talk about before Sarah comes. Oh, they're hugging. Oh, I thought they were hugging. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. So, I should mention too. I mentioned this in community calendar, and we mentioned this at the beginning. Oldcastle could use volunteers. If coming to a show like this, which is pretty awesome to see it for free, if you want to help usher or hang posters or help paint the set or help be backstage help, whatever, they could use that on community theater, equity performances, anything like that. So don't be afraid. Come reach out to Oldcastle. If you're interested in the arts but not sure how to get involved, this could be the way to get involved. So we're going to wait one more time for Sarah. She was the mother. She was fantastic. Oh, my goodness. When she yells, Eugene, you know, your mother, when she yells your name, yeah. Mother, your mother, yeah. I'm trying my accent. It's not doing too great there. Oh, there's Anthony right there. But let's see here. So, again, Brighton Beach Memoirs, we're here for the show. Bennington Performing Arts Center. That's their new name now. New program name. Pretty cool, pretty fancy. So we've got 2 shows after this. I don't have to look at the program. I know what they are, but I'll look anyway. We've got Drew Divine opening on August 16th, and you've got Water Everywhere opening on October 4th. Yes, October 4th. And Sophia, she's downstairs. Well, anyways, just trying to wait for Sarah here, buying some time. One thing I really did enjoy about this show was, as DJ was saying, the one-liners are so good. If you're paying attention to the show, this is a show to pay attention to, because there will be a joke right there that you laugh at. But they'll take that joke and they'll stick it in 30 pages later. And if you're paying attention, that was that joke for 3 pages later, you're laughing at it and enjoying it. So really pay attention to this show. You need to pay attention and get things like that. So it's a very smart, well-written show. So highly encourage you, if you're interested in coming to see it, this is a show to see. Really, I think, a highlight of the season this year. And nice to know the order of the trilogy now. So, Anthony, how are you? Oh,
I was gonna say, someone stole my glasses.
Yeah, no.
Here.
Hey.
That's pretty good taste.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, lovely to see you again.
Good to
How
see
are
you. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I know. Again, I said I know a lot of people on this show through Facebook now.
Yes.
So, probably the most people I know. So,
Yeah.
a great job, by the way,
Thank you so much.
always.
Yes. Thank you.
What did you enjoy most about the process for this one? Because you were in Broadway Bound.
Right.
So 2
this
out of
time,
3.
I don't have to be on stage the whole time talking to the audience. It's a little bit lighter load.
Yep.
But that being said, it's a lovely part. So relatable. The family drama, I think, people often remember this as, the jokes about masturbation or him loving his cousin, which is weird, but
hysterical jokes we have in
and then
this
we
show.
get into Act 2, and people, start to reveal their truths, and I think that's what the audience can take away from it, because it's too, especially in our days, we're too used to sweeping things under the rug and not saying how we feel.
Sure.
But then when you lift the rug up, all that dirt is still underneath there.
Right there.
Until you air those grievances, then they're never going to be heard. And the only thing that we can do, especially to our family members and people who are closest to us, is listen and be sympathetic and respond truthfully. And that's really at the heart of what I think the play is
Well
about.
said. Well said.
Thank you.
And really well done on the accents. I thought everyone did a pretty good New York accent.
My dad grew up in Valley Stream, Long Island. So
there you go.
when he has a little bit of temper with me, that's where I picked it up from. Not exactly Brighton Beach, but definitely in that vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So what else kind of work are you doing? What's keeping you busy these days?
After this, going back to New York and continuing to do the grind.
Okay.
But I always love coming back to Oldcastle.
Yeah.
I love it's just like a welcoming homecoming family, and I love the people here, and I love seeing familiar faces.
Yes, we love having you. You do great work. So
thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, we got a thumbs up over there from Maggie. There, she's walking by. All right, good.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Anthony,
Lovely to see you
pleasure
again.
as always to
Yes.
see you, sir. Have a great rest of the run.
Yeah, we'll see you next
Enjoy.
time.
Yes, absolutely. All right, where's Sarah? Oh, she's right there. You're good. Oh, there. I'm breaking up talking. I'm going to stand over here now. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Good. And I got to say, you are really good with the mother. I was like, shouting the name. I'm like, you laugh every time. So, a great job as always.
Thank you.
And
Thank
what did
you?
I'm asking everyone, what did you enjoy most about this cast works so well together?
Oh my God, we do, don't we? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you blend like a family.
Yeah.
What did you enjoy most about it?
I mean, I think that's what I enjoy most, is that it really feels like a family. It doesn't feel, I don't have to manufacture anything with this cast.
That's
you know
good.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I just have to look in Sophia's eyes or in DJ's eyes or Eli's eyes, and it's just the feeling is right there.
You have a
all
lot
of them.
tense
Yes.
moments and fun
Hello.
moments. Ah,
Speaking of
sisters.
my sister, my beautiful
Welcome,
sister.
come on in. How
You
are
wanna
you,
join?
Sophia?
I'm going away.
No, okay, fine.
She looks
All
so
right.
pretty.
Yes.
But no, it's a gift. This play is a gift. But
is.
to do it with this cast, many of us were friends before the show.
Good. I was sure if you knew how many and things like that.
Yeah, but then some of us are new, and it's just an incredible group.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
You got Nathan's great.
Nathan's amazing. I've never worked with him before.
The stars
Yeah.
aligned, and you had a great run here.
I agree.
Opening, not even a run yet.
I know.
So.
Well, that's what's so crazy about it is we did have more people at the dress rehearsal yesterday than usual, but it felt so relaxed to me. I mean, I can't say what it felt like from the outside, but it felt so much more relaxed than a normal opening here.
Well, you feel so natural because did you play the mother in Broadway Bound too? Because that's what's boy, you have this down. I'm like, there she is again. Like, oh, she's got it down. Eugene.
Oh my God! Well, I said
it's
to Bob Sugarman on the way, and I said I called my parents before the show just to say hello, and my mom said on the phone, she says, "I'm just going to hand you off to your father. I'm putting Parmesan on the zucchini," and I mean, it's like, Kate is such a composite of so many women in my family, my own family, that I love and have known for my whole life.
Right.
And I do just feel like I understand her. But she's amazing. She's so strong. She's so strong, but she's vulnerable too. You know, she has her moments, and I love that about her.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to each
Yeah.
character. It's
Yeah.
not so simple
Yeah.
as you dive deeper. You know.
And it's really cool to play a character I've played before, but earlier in time. Like, that is very rare.
Because I was trying to understand, DJ set me straight. This is the first one.
This is the first
and
one.
Broadway's third.
Broadway Bound
and then
is the third.
We just got to do the middle one next.
Yeah, well, I know, right?
I guess I'll talk to
He'd
Mr.
be
Peterson.
amazing.
Where is he?
Well,
Whatever,
I think it's quite likely. Although
Yeah.
it might be too big of a cast for Oldcastle.
Okay.
I think it might be. But this one is a pretty big cast
Yeah.
too. So,
Yep.
you know, it feels like doing Damn Yankees or something up there. How was your show, by the way?
Our show was great.
Oh, I wish I could have seen it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was
I
fun.
need to
Janet
move
was
to
in it.
Bennington.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys had a cast of all-stars, all my
Janet
favorite
was
people.
in it. Miriam was my grandma in a scene.
Oh.
Yes, let's see. I think
Well,
that's
you'll
all I
have to
see.
put it on again so that
Yeah.
we can see it.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
that would be really
Yeah,
nice.
good.
I'm glad you guys are using the theater too.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's great to be here. So,
Yeah.
what else keeps you busy when you're done here?
I've actually got a couple of shows lined up,
Good,
believe it or
good.
not. I'm doing a new musical at Theater J,
Okay.
which is a Jewish theater in Washington, D.C.,
Awesome.
right after this. It's called Lovesick. It's not the John Cariani play called Lovesick, which
Okay.
I've also done, crazily enough, but it's a musical based on the Song of Songs in the Bible.
Okay. Oh,
It's
neat.
really cool.
Oh,
They
neat.
did it in San Francisco. Christopher Renshaw is directing it, which is very exciting. And that starts in mid-August, so I'm excited about
Great.
that. It's
Yeah,
a new
awesome.
piece. And then after that, I'm doing a production of Eugene Ionesco's Rhinoceros with Tantrum Theater in Ohio. So that's going to be real
so
cool.
you're going some places.
I'm going
That's good.
all over the place. But
Excellent.
thankfully, I have sustenance. I have
Ah.
some apple cider donuts
Yes.
in here
I
and
did-
gummy bears.
I was going to say, I did see on Facebook you had gummy bears before dress rehearsal last
I love
night.
some gummy bears. You
Good.
got it. You know, how are we going to keep our energy up?
Oh, don't forget to have some cider donuts.
I won't.
At least while you're here for
I
that.
should-
Right.
Well, you can have one too, actually.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Well, good. Thank you for
It's so good to see you.
talking to the camera. So good
Oh,
to see you
and
too.
You too, everybody out there.
So yes, we should come see Brighton Beach
Please
Memoirs.
come
yes.
see Brighton Beach Memoirs. It's a really, really special show, I think.
It is. It is. So thank you so much, Sarah.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the run. All right. I think that's pretty good. We hit the mother. We hit Sophia. We got DJ here. We got good stuff. Good stuff right here. So excellent. All right. So again, there goes Jen in the background. Don't miss Brighton Beach Memoirs. It is going through on July 28th, and you should see that. After that, we've got David come behind me. After that, we've got Judavine, and then Water Everywhere. So great. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you next time for Judavine in August.